speaking. Yes, I can solve your sales problem. You know where my office is, at the Spaces, right? I'll see you there soon. I'm gonna have my coffee now. Bye.
Step number 3. This is how to overcome the fear of cold calling. There's 6 steps you need to implement to learn how to do it so that you can overcome cold calling. Because I'm telling you, if you implement cold calling in your sales career, you're going to see your sales increase exponentially. So the first thing you have to do is you have to have the right training. That's the problem today. People are not trained properly in cold calling. Why? Because they have the fear of it. So when you have the right training, you're going to perform the right way. Anything in life, anything in business, the way you train is the way you're going to perform. No ways about it. So if you train wrong, you're going to perform wrong. If you cold call wrong, you're not going to perform right. You're not going to have good sales. You're not going to have sales at all. That leads to discouragement. Does that make sense? Number 2 is you have to learn to combine today's technology with good old cold calling. Now, technology changes quite often. Cold calling does not. Now, here's what I mean by that. In the old days, there was a thing called yellow pages. Today, there's more yellow pages than ever before. All the modern day platforms like search engines, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you can name it. There's a bunch of them. And they have businesses. So you have access to more businesses to do more sales if you apply cold calling along with modern technology. And the number one thing you should target are your followers, your subscribers. They're there. They know who you are. They're ready for you. It's up to you to take the initial cold call. Now, number 3 is how do you target the followers, the subscribers? Is once they know who you are, is it really a cold call? In your mind it may be, but it's really more of a warm call. You just can't have the fear of being rejected. So you have to target your followers and you have to take the right approach. Number 4 is what I call a social media conversion strategy. I created this template and this process about 2.5 years ago. Now it's running like a machine. Why? Because I take a mutual fund approach to my social media strategy. Every individual platform has different types of people in it. Different age categories, different mindsets, right? So it's like a stock. Those of you who have a mutual fund or an IRA or retirement account know that it's just a bunch of stocks in a fund. Well, I take the same approach to social media. I treat every platform different. In other words, I target the followers. I still approach them through cold calling, but I have a different mindset to each and every one of them so that I know what my success rate can be. So it's a social media conversion strategy, number 4. Number 5 is daily perfect practice. You have to practice every single day. And the more you do the right practice, the more success you will have. That's just the way it is. Just like anything else. You have to learn to enjoy it. Cold calling, to me, I can't see myself not cold calling. I don't really need to do it, but I do it because I enjoy doing it. More important, I love teaching it because it's duplicatable. And number 6 is by being effective in cold calling, what's going to happen is this. You're going to build a very strong pipeline, which means your follow-up call is going to have more success than your initial call, which means you're not going to get a lot of one-call closes. Once you get to a certain level, you will have a lot of one-call closes, but you're going to have a more effective follow-up closing ratio than the initial call. That's the double what I call the parlay. Once you learn how to cold call, you're going to build a strong pipeline. Does that make sense? So these are the 6 tools how to overcome the fear of cold calling.